We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, has he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles. It's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
First offering on its way. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's set, now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Blackman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Colorado. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Kyle Freeland gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Set to deliver on 3-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. And it's 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Giants down in order. Still no score. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Picking up for Colorado, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One and 1 to the Rockies first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate now, Raimel Tapia in the air down the line in left. On the move is Pence, and they can't run it down. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, number 14, Tony.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. In his career, Walters is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
So now to the plate, Kyle Freeland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Pops this one up. Dubon ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1 and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Longoria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. None out, runners at first and second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Kevin Gossman. as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 offering, and it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Nolan Arenado as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Duggar coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. To Crawford for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies strand 1, home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. So striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it. 1 there. And he's in there safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Murphy has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high toward left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter. 10.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Pence, a native Texan. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now the 2-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Hopped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies 2. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia as we begin the top of the 4th.
Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he misses 2-1.
1 strike.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2-2 count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Lifted in the air to center. Duggar's there for it. 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Tony Walter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Walters. A base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's the ball. 1-1.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Kyle Freeland. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 3-2. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Giants,
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Walters is there. 1 out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
the center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steven Duggar stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Ball 1.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Comes with the fastball, but it's
a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And now the Giants pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Blackman. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And, Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Right fielder.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. Sliced down the left side, but foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0.
Fouled straight back. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that misses 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Pence on the run, and no one will track it down.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duggar giving chase, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
David Dahl to the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. After it is Duggar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, look at Arenado. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Buster Posey.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Three and two now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ripped down the first base line. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Sean Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 64, Sean Anderson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Duggar on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
Now at the plate, Tony Walters. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Josh Fuentes will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it, and that ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. 4-3 Colorado. Carlos Estevez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Carlos Estevez.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Estevez is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
(4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouled off. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he misses there, 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's off the second archway. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. To the plate now, David Dahl. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. comes set and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Here now the 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Popped him up. Dubon is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just one run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Pazos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Garrett Hampson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mauricio Dubon is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Wilmer Flores.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to 1st for the sure out. Stepping into the Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. That wouldn't be...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for San Francisco. They're still down 5-3. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Ready now, Garrett Hampson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
In now, Trevor Story. He grounds it sharply to third.
To second for one. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Charlie Blackmon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Colorado, and it remains 5-3. Scott Oberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch. after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now another 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, David Dahl. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pitch on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Duggar. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Sam Hilliard will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hilliard playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Rockies strand 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Colorado, number 71, Wade Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve. He's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0, here it is. Fastball well outside.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mauricio Duval.
So striding forward now, Mauricio Dubon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Steven Duggar. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Ball 1. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Alex Dickerson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Last strike here for the Giants. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Freeland earns his first win of the season. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.